Make sure to stand till the end. If not fixed on time, that can cause quite a bit of damages and you may end up spending thousands of dollars for new parts. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a car. It could be any car guys, and if you experience vibration at higher speeds, then we will explain what can easily cause that. We will also talk about vibrations guys at higher speed if you apply the brakes, if you're just driving in a straight line. So it could be multiple things, but these two things guys that we'll share in this video are most of the times, 9 out of 10 times, people will never check. So make sure to stand till the end and we'll explain what we're talking about. Before we start, let me just tell you a little bit about us guys. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Why we do that? Because our mission in the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need guys in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these absolutely free videos guys. We're constantly getting new cars here at the garage, working on that BMW now. We got a Dodge Challenger that will be working. We have more than 15 vehicles waiting to be shot guys, so videos are coming all the time. If you need help with anything, leave a comment below our videos and we'll try to make a video for your problem. That way we can help you, we can help other people with that problem, and we can build a community where we help each other. If you need to buy any parts tools for your car at a really good price and quick shipping, check out the link in the description of the video below. That's where we get all our tool supplies from guys, and you can save a ton of money. So what we have here, we'll be demonstrating on a BMW, but again, doesn't matter if you have a BMW, Ford, Chevy, Mercedes, Audi, Volkswagen, it will work about the same. What can easily cause vibration at high speeds? It could be multiple things guys, but one thing that you will always need to check guys, this is your wheel. You can see right here, you have 4 of them on most cars, 4 wheels, 4 tires. So if you look right here, okay, first thing that I want you to inspect is the condition of your tire, and sometimes you may have to remove to completely check it out. Rub your hand around it and see if you have low or high spots, because sometimes you may have low, one thread will be low, one will be high. This is known as tire cupping, C-U-P-P-I-N-G, tire cupping. We have a special video about that. That could happen because of a defective tire, tire that was that you had a wrong alignment, bad alignment, or the tire didn't have the correct amount of pressure in it. And if that happens, sometimes it could be on the inside, you may not notice it, on the outside everything looks fine, that can cause vibration. Also look for high and low spots. Sometimes the tire could be defective, the cords can break on the inside and you can develop a low or high spot somewhere on the car, usually like a little bitty bubble. Sometimes it could be where it's barely noticeable, that can cause vibration. Inspect your wheels guys. We had a customer that spent thousands of dollars on suspension parts. It was bent wheel. And it was bent to the point that it was almost impossible to see it with your eyes, okay? It was almost impossible to see it with your eyes, so you had to put it on the balance machine, and when you spin the tire to check your if the tires are balanced, you could see that the wheel was wobbly, okay? It was kind of like the whole wheel was off center, and that was causing the problem. Not balanced tires can cause vibration at high speed as well. But if we eliminate all that, you check tires, wheels, everything's good, what else can easily cause that? On a front wheel drive car, often guys, you will have CV axle. That's known as a CV axle shaft. It has 2 CV joints, one on the outside, one right there on the inside. Usually when the outside CV joint wears out, and that's the first one that will wear out on most cars, you will start hear clicking noises, okay, popping noises when turning and accelerating at the same time. However, okay, if that thing on the inside CV axle joint wears out, it can develop a play in the CV axle towards the transmission side. That play at high speed, that shaft will start vibrating, and it will start vibrating more and more at higher speed. You have 3 bearings usually here, and if one of them develops a play or fails, okay, that happens. And what happens at that point, it starts vibrating and that transfers to the car. So bad CV joint on the inner side can cause that. Bad CV shaft that in some cases is bent can easily cause that as well. If all that checks out, what else we need to look for guys? Check suspension. Make sure all the control arm bushings, like this one here, you can see we have a bushing. We have one on the back, are in good condition as well. All the control arm bushings. For instance, we replaced ours here a few weeks ago. Those are the old bushings, and only 104,000 miles. Check out, they're completely shot cracked, and as a result, guys, that was causing the wheel to vibrate at high speed. It will cause uneven, kind of like tire wear. The wheel will follow uneven terrain as well, and that will cause vibrations. Another thing that most people will not check, guys. Okay, before we get to it, let me tell you one more thing. Check your bearings. Bearings that have play can do that as well. Ball joints. Okay, you need to check lower ball joint. You need to check tire rod. Worn tire rod can easily cause vibration at high speed as well. So lift the wheel up in the air, grab the tire, and see if you have any play. That play could be bed bushings, ball joints, wheel bearing, okay, control arms in some cases. So after that, you need to see exactly where it's coming from. But there is something that most people will never check, and this is, guys, your disc brake rotor. If you have uneven disc brake rotor, wrapped brake rotor, what can happen? The brake pads practically follow that brake rotor, and it's uneven. It can, guys, actually cause vibration. For instance, that Dodge right here has uneven brake rotor on the back. Okay, you can see this is a low spot right here, guys. That low spot will cause the brakes to follow that rotor, and as a result it can cause vibration on the steering wheel. And when you apply the brakes at high speed, you will feel vibration, steering wheel vibrating, even the brake pedal pulsating. Okay, that's because of a wrapped brake rotor. It can happen when you leave your car to sit for a long time without driving it. When it rains, moisture, humidity will build up between the brake pad and the disc. It will cause corrosion, and later when you apply the brakes, the brake pad will scrape off that corrosion, and you will end up having a low spot, guys, okay, on the disc, and as a result that will cause uneven brake rotor as well. Those are, guys, quite common things that you can expect to see on higher mileage vehicles. Sometimes we got cars with less than 20,000 miles at car auctions that were sitting for a long time, not driven, and they will have uneven brake rotors because of that. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.